Hello Virgo Libra, thank you so much for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot. Bless you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. So feel free to vice versa the King and Queen on the cards. There is no way this can connect to every single person who views it out there. And feel free to vice versa the masculine and feminine on the cards, so the King and Queens. I suggest to all my viewers to keep a dream journal, which would be a journal of 3 days before the full moon and 3 days after of how you feel on each full moon. And also a dream journal of the time you wake up and the feelings or the thoughts in your head. Each time you wake up and first thing in the morning and review it later, it could trigger dreams, but that's how I feel we get messages from our loved ones on the other side, because we're not fearful that way. Alright, so the first card for you, Leo Virgo, is family. Look at this, beautiful. So family is involved in your life very strongly right now. That was the first card that came out for a lot of you. Very strong. I feel like some of you live at a distance from your family, and I do feel like a lot of you are in the process of relocating to where your family is, like your children or your grandchildren or something of that. So the next one is prosperity. Beautiful. Look at this. So prosperity is coming in for you, putting family first. I feel like it's going to help you in the long run. It's going to help your self-worth. You're going to feel very secure, more grounded is what I feel like you're going to feel, which is going to make everything come full circle for you in some way to where the prosperity is going to come in. So look at this, and then abundance. So prosperity and abundance for you. Very good. Something around family too. So very strong family energies there. I do feel like there's some sort of relocation. So I don't know if somebody's going to relocate and be able to help the family structure with a business or a daycare or something of that issue. So let's switch to the Divine Animal Oracle cards for you. I shuffle all my cards before I turn the camera on. I'm talking a long time. So I just give them a shuffle after I turn the camera on and cut them after I turn the camera on, basically. Alright, so the Divine Animal Oracle that comes out for you is kindness, fruit bat, and flying fox. So this talks about somebody or a situation where other people may not see the beauty. You're finding the beauty in a situation. You are offering your kindness to somebody or something where other people wouldn't offer that. There's something you're focusing on. I don't know if you're doing some kind of animal volunteer or something like that. You know, obviously there is people who do work with bats out there. So kindness, very beautiful card. So owl, wisdom, this is beautiful too. So I see support by the universe. I see very strong support. I see past life connection here. And I do see purity. I see purity in a lot of you. Your kindness is pure. Your thoughts are pure. You're kind to your family. You always put them first. And this is what is bringing your abundance and your prosperity into you. Your wisdom is growing strong in the sense that you stayed the course of your to thy own self be true is what always comes up to me. When people are true to themselves. And that's what I'm seeing here. Somebody who's true to themselves instead of going with the status quo or keeping up with the Joneses sort of feeling is what I'm getting. So intuition cat, look at this, beautiful. So this is the black cat bast, could be Sekhmet too. This is you being in your power. Your intuition is very strong, but this also tells me of somebody in your energy that is lying to you, that has a mask on. Your kindness is probably taken for granted a lot by people, or people try and manipulate you. I feel like you're more aware of this. You've grown wisdom on who tries to take advantage of your kindness or your energy. You're very aware of that. So I do feel like recently you had to put the hammer down, supposed to speak on somebody who is trying to mess with your energy or your kindness, and you're too wise for that. So the lesson cards, Journey Soul Lesson cards, is empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. So this talks about how your kindness is so not one-sided. You're so double-sided on your kindness that you can see when other people are kind as well. You notice people like you, if that makes sense. And you have a linking up in your heart space for people who are like you, and you see that when you're out and about. So surrender. I can release my need to control. So this talks about, this reminds me of a petri dish. When they put something in there and it grows really strong. This talks about accepting your empathy. Accepting the empathy is not a weakness, but as a strength, a wisdom that you have. And sometimes it may get really strong for you and you may not be able to control it. But you are wise, is what that's saying. So surrender to trying to control it, and it will get control of itself. You'll be able to do it when you kind of don't focus on it. So the next one is perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So we have empathy, surrender, and perseverance. So I do feel like you have a lot of energy in you where you will do, again, what is not the status quo, what other people don't do. You kind of march to the beat of your own drum, I feel. And so you have persevered, and this is bringing your life to a different outcome than what you could have expected. You saw it, but you are shocked you finally made it. So the next one is love. This is beautiful. So this talks about you working on yourself. You working on your light, your positive within you, balancing out the negative, and just building yourself up. You have built yourself up to be like a, how do I say this? Somebody to be looked at of how you represent your family, how you put them first and take care of them, and they are just in awe of how you do it all. So the next one is universe. Look at, this is one of my favorite cards. Look at how she's sitting there looking at the galaxies, and the dragon is looking at her. So I feel like you had to come to terms with a lot of emotions that are universal emotions for you and people like you. And I mean, like, you could be an empath is what I'm picking up. You have your own frequency. There's not very many people that put kindness into the family before anything else. So you have a lot of good qualities that are bringing you abundance because of the universe is very appreciative of you building yourself up and then building the people around you up. And the next one is revelation. Wow, look at that. So this talks about something is going to be revealed. Something within you, something could have been revealed to you spiritually to where it brought an awakening to you. Or I feel like, I mean, look at this. You see the light here, the intuition. You see the perseverance of healing and heart energy. And then you see the revelation. So there's something that's happening into your life with the abundance and the power that is making you aware of something. Some sort of wisdom to your kindness and the love for yourself, and what the universe is getting ready to show you is going to open your eyes to something you were not aware of. And it's going to help you spread your kindness to other places, is what I'm picking up. So you're going to branch out on your kindness and how you make other people feel abundant. And your family will be helping you. So switching to the Fantasy Cats Oracle, you have 6 rulings. So this talks about love, which is clarifying the love. You see that right there. This also has boundaries to me. So this talks about knowing how to set up boundaries and not let other people interfere in your family structure. Not being too kind that it takes away from your prosperity and abundance for your family. So be sure and balance that out, where your kindness is for your family. You can kind to other people, but your abundance and prosperity is for your family. So enchantment, number 15 in Virgo is Virgo placement. So the universe, it's clarifying the universe. This is clarity, something becoming clear that was almost dreamy, fantasy-like to you. You never saw happening. 5, hiding. So hiding talks about not letting everyone know what's going on with you. So say you got a big chunk of money, you're not going to go out and brag to everybody that look what I got and look at my fat flashy new car. You're going to hide it because you're going to make big steps and bounds, leaps and bounds, not steps, leaps and bounds and people are going to be like, wow, look what she did. So you have a very bright future. You have certain things you're going to do, and that is just a beautiful reading. So thank you so much. Bless you.